Inside every one of your 37 trillion cells hides a secret recipe book. Spoiler alert, it's called DNA. DNA sounds fancy. Deoxyribonucleic acid. But don't panic. It basically means stuff that makes you you. Think of it as a massive instruction manual. Except, it's written in for letters, not words. Back in 1953, to scientists, Watson and Crick looked at DNA and went, wait, it's a spiral ladder. Each step of that ladder is made of two letters. We call them base pairs. Think of them as best friends holding hands. And there are only four letters, I, T, G, and C. That's it. Just four. Yet they write the entire story of you. I always dates T, and G always dates C. They're the most loyal couples in biology. When these letters line up, they form genes, the tiny recipes that tell your body what to cook up. You've got around 20,000 of these recipes, spread across 23 pairs of chromosomes. It's like 23 cookbooks full of life hacks. If you stretched out the DNA from just one cell, it'd be about 2 meters long. Yet, inside one tiny cell. But don't worry, nature's a neat freak. It wraps all that DNA super tight, like a genius packing for vacation. Genes don't do the work alone, they're like managers. They send out workers called mRNA to get the job done. mRNA is basically a photocopy of a recipe, sent from the nucleus to the cell's factory floor. Then the ribosome, our microscopic chef, reads it and starts cooking up proteins. Proteins are the main dish. They make your muscles, hair, skin, and even the enzymes that digest your pizza. Every cell reads its part of the recipe book, like a huge orchestra where every musician knows their role. But if one letter changes, oops, you might end up baking the wrong cake. That's called a mutation. Most mutations are harmless, some are helpful, and a few are like, congratulations, you just invented allergies. Over millions of years, good mutations stuck around. That's evolution doing its magic edits. So yeah, evolution is basically nature's patch update, upgrading DNA one tiny change at a time. Sometimes a mutation is like nature throwing dice, new traits, new looks, sometimes new problems. That's how giraffes got long necks, and how you got your dad's hairline. Your DNA isn't 100% human either. About 1% is ancient viral code tagging along. Each cell guards its DNA carefully, like the world's tiniest vault, but copying errors still sneak in. Luckily, there's a built-in repair coenzyme. Zoom in, cut out the typo, and paste the right letter back. Sometimes, cells just give up and self-destruct politely. Science calls it apoptosis. We call it good manners. Your DNA isn't lonely, it works with epigenetic marks, tiny switches turning genes on and off. Eat better, sleep well, manage stress. Yes, your lifestyle can literally flip those genetic switches. Identical twins start with the same DNA, but end up slightly different thanks to these epigenetic tweaks. Your DNA isn't static, it's a living script, constantly edited by life itself. Now here's the plot twist. Every cell has the same DNA, but not every cell uses it the same way. A brain cell reads only the neuron pages, a skin cell skips to protective coding 101. It's like everyone owns the same cookbook but only cooks their favorite dish. DNA isn't just in humans, plants, fish, even bacteria use the same four-letter alphabet. We share 60% of our DNA with bananas. So technically, you're part fruit smoothie, and about 98% with chimpanzees. No wonder we both like social media. Scientists read DNA using sequencing machines, basically barcode scanners for life. That's how we found genes for eye color, lactose intolerance, and the one that makes cilantro taste like soap. In labs, CRISPR acts like molecular scissors, snip, cutting DNA with scary precision. Gene editing could cure diseases someday or accidentally give us glow-in-the-dark cats. Fingers crossed. But DNA can't do everything alone. It's got a whole support team of molecules making sure nothing goes haywire. Some molecules act like delivery guys, others like bodyguards. Science has its own version of the Avengers. When DNA gets damaged, repair enzymes rush in like a pit crew fixing a race car mid-race. If the damage is too bad, the cell just self-destructs. Boom, microscopic drama at its finest. But when the system glitches and cells don't stop dividing, that's how cancer begins. It's like a copy machine gone rogue, printing pages forever, even when no one asked. Scientists are finding ways to fix these errors by editing or switching off dangerous genes. In labs, They're literally reprogramming life, like coding, but instead of apps, they write organisms. And yes, scientists have already made glowing jellyfish DNA work in plants and cats. So if your cat starts glowing at night, congratulations, you're part of the future. But DNA's not just about labs, it's your personal history book too. Your DNA carries clues from ancestors hundreds of generations back, like a biological time machine. With a cheek swab, scientists can trace where your great-great-great-grandparents came from. And yep, that's how some people find out they're 2% Neanderthal. Surprise, ancient cousins. Our DNA links us all. Humans, animals, even plants. Distant relatives in life's giant family tree. Basically, we're all cousins, so maybe be nicer to your salad. DNA even has dark secrets. Scientists found at viruses left inside us ages ago. Turns out, you've been part virus all along. Plot twist of the century. Turns out, you've been part virus all along. Plot twist of the century. And together, they perform the most incredible symphony in the universe, the music of life. Your DNA decides a lot about you. From your height, to your hair, even how you smell after exercise. Some people blame bad luck, but nope. Sometimes, it's just bad genes. But don't panic, genes aren't destiny. Environment and choices rewrite the story every day. Eat junk and sleep 3 hours. Even good genes will give up on you. Scientists now study how lifestyle changes can talk to DNA. It's called epigenetics. So yes, meditation and veggies don't just calm you down. They literally make your genes chill too. Your DNA also controls family traits. Why you got dad's nose, a mom's eyebrows. Sometimes genes mix like a smoothie. Sometimes, they fight like siblings sharing a bathroom. That's why no two siblings are exactly the same, unless they're identical twins. And even then, tiny differences sneak in. Your DNA also determines what diseases you're more likely to get. It's like a biological forecast. But remember, forecast doesn't mean fate. You can still carry an umbrella. In the future, doctors might fix your genes directly. No pills, just precise molecular editing. Imagine walking into a clinic and saying, "Hi, can you patch my DNA version to 0.0? That's the dream of gene therapy, fixing broken code to cure diseases from the root. We're already close. Scientists have cured blindness in mice by editing their DNA. Next up, maybe curing cancer, aging, or even baldness. Humanity has priorities, but with great power comes great ethical debates. Should we design babies with superpowers? Science can give us better health, but it's up to us to stay human. Your DNA isn't just code. It's a living poem, written by billions of years of evolution. And that poem's final line, you, the most incredible version of life ever written.